Hi everyone and welcome to another Skyrim mod feature, episode 59. First up in this episode we're going to take a look at a player home called Sun's Rest by Chris HPZ. This property is situated just west of Whiterun and to the south of Morthal. It's in a really nice location, though you are open to the wildlife of the tundra here. You will possibly get attacked by many wolves, and you do have a stable for your horse. Inside the property you will find quite a magical theme. You've got some standing stones in there, and you've also got a basement level which opens up to a more mystical and magical setting. The interior is very nicely designed. It's simple but has some great finishing touches that make it very unique and very homely at the same time. Outside the property as well you have a nice relaxing pool where you can enjoy the views across the tundra while just soaking your feet after a long hard day trekking about. It's a really nice player home to use if you're a wandering mage or alchemist and you're out on your travels quite a lot around Skyrim and you just need a place like this to come kick up your boots and feel closer to magic at the same time as being able to make lots of herbal remedies. Next I want to take a quick look at a weapon mod called the Fetcher's Knife. This mod adds a grisly looking dagger to the game, which can be found in a bandit camp just south of the Guardian Stones on a tree stump with other clutter. The dagger would fit in well with bandit type characters. The blade doesn't look particularly well forged. It doesn't look like a weapon that has been lovingly made. It is very much a blunt instrument of death and pain, and something that you would find lying around Skyrim rather than spending the time crafting, and pertains very much to a bandit's way of living where they have to make do with what they've got and add any item they can to their arsenal. For some reason this blade reminds me of the serial killer in Windhelm and kind of makes me think this is the sort of weapon they would have used to commit their crimes there. It is more of a butcher's weapon meant for pain and bloodshed rather than any elegant swordplay. Next up we have a new texture for the notice board originally by ManiGT. And if you don't know about that original mod, you should. It's a very good little mod that adds radiant quests across Skyrim via notice boards in many of the towns and cities. This new texture fleshes out the board by adding a larger variety of notices. Unlike with the previous mod, which we'll see in a second, you get a lot more pieces of paper on the board, and you also get different types like these ones with the little etchings and pictures on, as well as ones that are clearly written by different people. It does add a lot more character to the notice board, and if you are a fan of that mod, I definitely recommend you try this new texture out. It just adds a lot more depth to the notice board and makes it feel like a very integral part of the people that live in that certain town or village. However, I would like to see a version of this mod with a lighter wood texture. I did quite like the original colour on the top header for the notice board and for the trimming around the outside. I did like that texture, and with my ENB on, this new one is a little bit too dark. That's only a minor personal gripe though, and I can live without that lighter texture. For me, this does add a lot more character to the notice board, and it's something I'll be keeping on in my load order. Incidentally, the mod is available in both 2K textures and 4K, and in this video I'm using the 4K textures. The penultimate mod that I want to take a look at in this episode is called Azura's Dawn. It's a player home and it's situated in the Rift. As you can see from the outset, it is a very large home. It's more of a Castellan than a manor, I would say. It's slightly on the large side. However, it is nicely packed out inside. Every room has its own unique definition. There is no empty rooms here, they all have a purpose and something to look forward to while exploring the new home. Like I said, this is a large home and you do have room for a considerably sized family. There's also several servants on hand to help you with your daily whims, such as making food and keeping the place tidy. If you're looking for a largest home to move into, then I would recommend you try this one out. Simply load it up and take a look around, and I'm sure you'll be amazed at the amount of content that you get with this lavish home. The mod doesn't use any DLCs, you can simply download and install if you don't have any of those, and it is part of a larger project called Azura's Watch, which you can find more information about on the mod page, and I definitely recommend you do that. It looks like a very interesting project. And last up, we have another armor mod from Newermind 43. The mod is called Outcast Shen, and for me the armor set resembles that you would find in Ninja Gaiden, which is an old game for the Xbox, which was one of the toughest games I ever played. The armor set is compatible with both male and female characters. It's not currently weight slider compatible, but it does also come with a one-handed sword. To acquire the armor, head to the Shadow Stone and you'll find everything there. And that brings me to the end of episode 59. If you've liked any of the mods that I've shown in this video, please do check them out in the description below. And if you use any of the mods, please do endorse. As always, you can find more of my stuff on nozgaming.com, openworldpcgaming.com underneath the exclusives, and I will see you next time.